Sorry, just waiting. Okay, one.
Hi everyone, this is Salah Shehadah. I'm leading the technical team in Semantic, and in today's session, I would like to go through Semantic portfolio and introduce you to our cyber defense platform in this 25 minutes. So, let me briefly start by introducing Broadcom. So, as you know, Semantic is now part of a Broadcom company, and Semantic as a division of Broadcom is part of the huge organization. Semantic is one of the 23 organizations within Broadcom. So Broadcom is a well-known leader in the cybersecurity space and enterprise business. And the reason why we are optimistic having Semantic as part of Broadcom is the investment and the vision Broadcom have to invest in R&D and research and development. So Broadcom invests around $5 billion US a year in R&D, and this is, I think, a great vision and strategy in order to lead the market with the best cybersecurity solutions that we have. So most of you know Semantic already, and what we are building for a couple of years is building the integrated cyber defense platform. And what we do is we start focusing on endpoint security, and this is include multiple security solutions within our portfolio. We have the web security solutions, and this is like the legacy Blue Coat name and multiple new products as well. We have our email solutions, and this is also something we are known for. And we used to have a couple of cloud apps. So currently, after the Broadcom acquisition, what we are trying to make sure that we have optimized our engineering team, and we have making sure that the best scenarios for the integration part. So we kept the endpoint security as a dedicated team, engineering team, and this is where we will talk about different pillars, solutions inside this pillar for endpoint security. We merged web and email security in one pillar. This will give us a better chance to integrate multiple solutions and to come up with a very comprehensive security solution that takes a lot of use cases of integration to get a better value for our customers. And we have our information security pillar. This is where the DLP and a lot of encryption and a lot of information protection solutions are. And we now have also identity security, which is coming from the CA part, as well as some of semantic authentication solution and two-factor authentication. So the reason why we believe that this ecosystem or cyber defense platform increase the value for the customers is the integration stories and the different use cases that we, I think, can give to our customers. And this is where we keep the flexibility for the deployment, so we can most of our solution can be deployed on-prem or cloud as a cloud offering. And this is all supported by our global intelligence network. So it's the largest cyber intelligence network, and this is all where it feeds these different technologies in order to give the right protection for our customer. And we make sure that this is an open ecosystem. So we'll make sure that we have the integration with third-party vendors and different solutions that the customer already invested in this domain. So to summarize, we have four main pillars. Our endpoint security pillar, which where you can find the different new packages that we will talk about today, as well as the most known semantic products like Semantic SIB, SysComplete, data center security, DCS, and endpoint management for patch management and endpoint management in general. We have next our web and email security. So this is where the Blue Coat product, the proxy, the content analysis, the web isolation, the email, the security analytics, the SSL visibility solution, and this is all we will brief you about today in today's sessions. And we have our information security pillar, where the DLP, the Cloud SOC, the CASB, the Secure Access Cloud, the encryption, and multiple products that fit in this pillar. And lastly, we have the identity security, where we have the identity management, the privilege access management, the two-factor authentication, and multiple solutions that we're going to discuss today. So as you can see, Semantic is now having a large portfolio, and this portfolio is making sure that we have this platform where we can support the customer when they need to protect their information, protect against the threats, ensure the security, making sure that you meet your compliance, and making sure that it is an open ecosystem that driven by AI and machine learning and intelligence, it can give the maximum value to our customer. So what we will do in the rest of the presentation, we will take each pillar one by one, and we will just highlight the key products and key area that we would love to brief you about in this session. So the focus of the endpoint security pillar is to build a superior protection, detection, and response capability while maintaining a lot of integration between different points, the web, email, DLP, and a lot of integration that come build a very sophisticated use cases that can maximize the value of having our endpoint security within the ecosystem. And then we have to support all the endpoint types: mobile, laptops, desktops, workstations, servers, etc. And we'll have the flexible deployment and the flexible unified management in order to cover all these solutions in one management center. Symantec is well known as a leader in the market space for the endpoint security, and we are in the top of the different vendors in terms of market share. We have been recognized by a lot of third party, I would say, institute that evaluate the different technologies, and I think in different third party reports we have a very high evaluation in terms of performance and capabilities, as well as the protection and visibility. So we have the highest score in prevention and visibility in different third-party reports. So the point here is that we would like to make sure that we have the best story in terms of protecting the endpoint security, and this can cover all different aspect of and different kind of devices and operating system. And this is why we introduced recently something we call Semantic Endpoint Security Complete, which is a bundle of multiple technologies that can, at the end of the day, provide multiple functionality to cover all the area of attack. So we are talking about a very proactive measures that we need to take in place before any attacks happen. We have a lot of machine learning capabilities and zero-day attack prevention that works on behavior-based and making sure that we have all the capabilities to prevent the attack from happening. And in case, God forbidden, that there is a breach, we have all the capabilities in order to help identifying the root cause and do the investigation and making sure that we have the right capabilities for the SOC team to find out in terms of forensic and investigation what exactly happened and how this can be prevented in the future. So as you can see, we have a lot of proactive and very unique capabilities. I would love to highlight some of them. We have a very sophisticated device and policy and application controls. We have a smart VPN where the user can make sure that even if the roaming user can connect to unsecure Wi-Fi, we encrypt the traffic and we make sure that the confidential data is being maintained. We have a deception capabilities is very unique to our solution, where we have been more proactive and we enable the SOC team to make sure that they monitor the fake assets as a deceptors in the solution in order to prevent any future attack happen in the same manner. As well, we have the Active Directory defense, which is a very unique capabilities in our solution in order to protect from misusing the Active Directory and making sure that we have full visibility on lateral movement and credential access in order to prevent any kind of misuse of the Active Directory. So as you can see, we have a very sophisticated capabilities that making sure that the protection, the detection, and response to the maximum level of protection needed in the endpoint security. Also, one of the great example is the behavior isolation. So we have instead of just only blocking the IOC, we are now blocking a whole behavior. So even if this hash value or URL or IP address is dynamic and keep changing, we identify the whole behavior and we make sure that we block this as a behavior, not just as an one indication of compromise. So you can see this is driven by a single agent, one management center, and provided with our intelligence and full support of our star team, who transfer this human intelligence to a machine capabilities and algorithm to support our technology. So again, I think the maximum value of any solution is to be part of this ecosystem. So we have a lot of use cases and integration stories where we provide extra value from our solution by integrating with, let's say, the proxy, where the proxy can detect anything in the gateway and the endpoint can be alerted immediately on the endpoint to make sure the protection is there. Integration with the DLP, for example, where we make sure that even the DLP detect all the sensitive information, no malicious content can leak any sensitive information. And the list goes on with a lot of use cases that we can talk about in order to maximize the value of having the semantic endpoint security as part of our portfolio. Next, we talk briefly about the semantic data center security, known as a DCS, which is a hardening solution dedicated for our server. So we can protect different kind of platforms, and we make sure that we have the flexibility to support all the operating system and even the old operating system that is out of support. So this is not just a normal endpoint security. This is more of a hardening system that lock down the machine and making sure that every application run in a sandbox where it can eliminate the risk of having vulnerable applications running on these servers. We have different solutions to protect the cloud workload and the protection that can make sure that even your private cloud or public cloud workloads can be protected with different solution and capabilities in terms of storage protection, in terms of the workload protection itself, and the assurance, in order to protect and give you the full power of hardening this workload and managing your private cloud in a secure way. We have also different protection engine for storage, for SharePoint, for cloud. So this is all. You can see that we at Semantic have a different solution to manage the endpoint security in general. So please reach out directly to us if you have any scenario that you think that we can protect your endpoint. So we protect all kind of endpoint, even as a USB scanner or even critical system protection for dummy machines. So we have a lot of solutions that we cover for the endpoint security that we cannot give in details in this session. Next, we'll talk about web and email security. So we are known for the web protection through the Blue Coat name. And I think this also driven by the same priorities that we have in order to build the superior threat protection. We make sure that we have the best detection and prevention capabilities for the web and email while maintaining the centralized management and the integration story. So as we can see, we have a very comprehensive web protection capabilities, starting by a unified management and reporting capabilities for all our network security solutions, by integrating with the SSL visibility to provide the maximum visibility in terms of the encrypted traffic. So we make sure that all the encrypted traffic is being visible and you have the best return of investment for your security solutions, where it can really inspect the traffic, since most of these traffic, 80% of the traffic going to the internet nowadays are being encrypted. So this is where we start by having the visibility even for the encrypted traffic. We have the full content analysis solution that integrate with many other solutions within our ecosystem in order to provide the advanced capabilities in terms of content analysis and sandboxing to make sure that we protect your network and email endpoint through the integration with the endpoint solution. So we make sure that even the sandboxing is being extended from the endpoint to our sandboxing solution in order to analyze any zero-day attacks or unknown files that you can do. Definitely, we are supported by our global intelligence network for the different feeds that comes in the proxy and the different web security solution, providing the categories, the geotagging, the risk score, and very rich information that can help to make sure that you have the best control in place in order for building your web protection and email protection capabilities. We added a new emerging technologies, a next generation solution to provide web isolation that eliminate the risk of having access to the unknown and risky website, and relying on, as we mentioned, for the risk score, we can make sure that any risky website or any website can be isolated and we eliminate the risk completely in this case to make sure that any access for this risky website we take care of, and we, instead of opening the website in the browser of the user, we have just the a visual stream that is being pushed to the user, and we have all the interactive session that the user can feel no difference in terms of dealing with the page, while still making sure we eliminate the risk completely. We have also the integration with the CASB and DLB, which is can make sure that whatever data that goes to the cloud or leaving the organization are being inspected, and we make sure that we apply the right information protection policy and controls in order to make sure what is leaving our organization and what's data being in terms of connectivity with the cloud apps and the SaaS application that we need to work and to make sure that we have the right protection. So as you can see, this is a very comprehensive web protection offering. So, and we, again, are leading the space in terms of the web protection for many years. And this is, I think, showing the commitment from Broadcom and Symantec in order to invest in the research and development and taking our solution to the next level. So just to brief you quickly about a couple of components that fit within the web protection. So we have the content analysis solution, which can, as one solution, integrate with many solutions and provide a lot of capabilities in terms of sandboxing and content analysis, using the hash reputation, the file analysis, and even consuming other other intelligence feeds from different vendors like Casper, Sophos, and making sure that at the end of the day, you have the flexibility to do the sandboxing on-prem, to do it with a third-party solution, to do it in the cloud. And in the same time, we get the visibility in terms of the traffic. So as you can see, it's not just only, I would say, inspecting the content when it is being clear text. We make sure also if the traffic is encrypted, we first get this decryption done. And this is where the SSL visibility solution maximizes your return of investment in terms of having one solution, decrypt once and feed many solutions. So at the end of the day, you have the visibility with your IPS, with your next generation firewall, with your packet capturing solution. So either it was an active device or passive device, you have the decryption managed from centralized management with one BKI infrastructure or certificate management, not to complicate the operation. And the Symantec was the only vendor taking A grade, since we support the different algorithm, and we maintain the cipher suites with the strongest cipher suite, that making sure the encryption, the highest standard of encryption is maintained, and we do not downgrade any encryption algorithm to make sure that we provide the visibility while maintaining the same encryption level that the originally done with the data. So this is where you have the full visibility from one solution extended to different solution, and you will see that this will maximize your return of investment instead of having to increase the model or having a higher model for different technologies that like the next generation firewall or any of these technologies that can inspect the traffic but have have a serious impact on their performance. You can manage your this encryption and decryption from one solution that decrypt once and feed many solutions. And we talked about the isolation and how this isolation technology is the next level where it can, at the end of the day, eliminate completely the risk of the risky website and uncategorized website. So you can make sure that even if the user is accessing any risky website, that we don't need to do over blocking and block all the risky website and these gray area. So we make sure that we still have a very flexible access to enable the user and the business in our organization. In the same time, we have the making sure that this is being protected, and we eliminate the risk completely by providing the needed protection for this risky website. So what we do, we send a visual stream instead of the active component. So if the user right-click and try to view source code, he will only see the streaming between his browser and the isolation, and there will be no active component. So in this way, we completely eliminate the risk of any risky website. Same thing for the security analytics, which is our, I would say, CCTV camera, or the solution that it will record and do a packet capture for all the network traffic. But I would love also to highlight the proactive capabilities for this solution, where it can use the machine learning capabilities in order to identify any abnormal behavior and anomaly is being detected, in order to make sure that it's not just only a forensic tool, it's a monitoring tool that supports the SOC team, and it can consume a lot of intelligence sources from third party and from Semantic in order to identify if there is any exfiltration attempts, for example, to any known C2 servers that can happen in place. So the machine learning capability, building a baseline for each source and destination in our network, and making sure that we have this historical information compared all the time in real time to identify if there is any all of the sudden let's say leakage or any I would say event that can need to be monitored by the SOC team. And this is all managed by a centralized management. So I think this is a very important to have the full
Sorry, Salah. My mistake. I was remembering my last speaker. I'm just interrupting you because you are only on slide 24 and you have about 2 minutes left of your presentation. Well, just over 2 minutes. So either we need to try speak a bit faster, or yeah, just letting you know.
I'm actually I need another 5 minutes. Do you think we can manage this, or do we need to?
Let me just bring up Schnabel quick.
Will it be under 5 minutes for sure?
Yeah, I think we can manage it in 5 minutes.
Okay, all right. Sure, okay.
Do you should I continue from here, or?
Yeah, you can continue from here.
Let's restart this slide.
Should I start from this slide again, or will
yes,
you manage this?
I made sure to wait until you changed to the next slide to cut you to interrupt. So it is this slide that you need to start again.
Sorry, I did not get that. Should I start from this slide, or jump quickly to the slide and then you can manage the merging the video?
Restart the next slide.
All right.
Okay, and in 3, 2.
All right. So as we can see that we have all these capabilities that managed from a centralized management with the best recording, best reporting at the end of the day for all the events that is being done and all the capabilities to give the best report for the user. This is extended as well, the same story extended to our email story. So we provide not just only the essential email security controls, we have the extended, like the 0-day protection for the sandboxing, the encryption, the fraud protection to make sure that we protect your brand, to use the same isolation our in email solution. So you will see that we have a very, I would say, comprehensive email security solution that take all the security controls in place to make sure that you have a control over your email channel. So I'll move to the information security where we have our DLB in place to make sure that to protect your information and any sensitive information leaking from through any channel, email, web, endpoint, storage, cloud. And this is all, as again, part of our ecosystem where we have the integration with the endpoint, as we mentioned earlier. And we have all the different machine learning capabilities in place that make sure that we lower the false positive, and you have all the detection capabilities for the structured and unstructured data, even for images and OCR to detect any content within any sensitive information that in any form of data was a structured or unstructured data. So Semantic has been recognized for as a information security and DLB, especially for years from many different third-party organizations. And we extended the capabilities by introducing a user behavior analysis that enrich Semantic DLB and making sure that we extend the DLB with our CASB solution to protect all the information leaving to the cloud, and even preventing access to this information by providing a secure access cloud capabilities to instead to replace the VPN with a very secure way that provide granular control that can, at the end of the day, give the flexibility for to access the data from the any place within a secure manner. And lastly, we have our identity security. So this is where we have our authentication solutions, our access management, our privilege access management, and identity security. So we have Semantic PAM, Semantic IAM, and all the two-factor authentication solution in order to provide a very comprehensive access for our identity. This is part of the Semantic ecosystem. Was a very quick brief about our portfolio. Please make sure that you reach out to us if you have any question or you want us to help you in any of your security requirement. Thank you all. Hello?
Thank you so much. That was good. I think, yeah, we were like a bit under 5 minutes, so all good. Salah, I just want to confirm with you if the title that I'm dropping in the chat for your presentations. Fine. Can I see your first slide once again, Salah?
Sure.
Okay. Do you think what I've pasted in the chat suits your presentation? This is the title I would be giving Broadcom's presentation slot. Is it fine, or do you want me to change it?
That's fine. That's
It's okay?
fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. No worries, perfect. And there are a few things that are also pending for the event. I've sent you an email for
Yeah,
that.
I
If
saw that. I'll try to send it over maximum by tomorrow. So I'll have five
okay,
questions with multiple
yeah,
answers.
four options for each question with one correct answer highlighted. Then the
Yeah,
slide deck you already have. You just have to send that across. Your
I'll send it
photo
as a
will.
PDF. I think that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Then your photo. Do you have any one pager for Broadcom, like a
yeah,
PDF?
yeah. I'll send that as well.
Okay, and YouTube video. I found one
Only
YouTube video.
YouTube.
Let me share it with you. Tell me if it is fine. 1 second. is it's just like I found it on YouTube. It's basically briefly explaining about what Broadcom is. It's a corporate video.
From the latest or mobile device. Huge volumes of data depth, broad intellectual data centers,
Yeah, that's fine.
software.
That's
Yeah,
fine. Okay, perfect. So no need to send me the YouTube video link. I'll just use the one I shared with you. But if you can
sure.
send me the quiz, your slide deck, your photo, and the one-page brochure, that's it.
Yeah, that's fine. And if you can, once you're done with editing the video and making sure that you merge it together,
Yeah.
if you can send me the recording, so I'll just make sure that you just a quick review if you don't mind.
All right, no problem. Sabrina, yeah, Sabrina, if you can just make a note of that, that once it's edited, if you can just send me the link on email so that I can share it with Salah.
Will there be enough time for that, Snable?
You can just send me the link. You know how you guys send me to review the entire event. I think I'll just share that with Salah. If Yeah, I think that should be okay. I don't think there'll be many changes,
I
but
don't
Salah
think so
just wants
we'll
to
have any
review it.
changes. It's just exactly, yeah.
He just wants to see it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Thank you so much, Salah, for your time and being here with us today. Really
Sure.
appreciate it. You have
Thank
a
you.
good day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Snable and Serena, I am. Wait, when are we supposed to film a teaser video?
Oh yes. Yeah, we should have film teaser video as well. Yeah.
Could we pop him a call?
Yeah. Let me just give him a quick call. 1 second. Yeah, he's just jumping back onto the call.
Okay, awesome.
Hello?
Hi there, Salah.
Yep.
So we are going to do the 1 minute teaser video.
Yeah, it can be less than a minute as well. Yeah, all you have to say is like introduce yourself, and you can say something like register today to hear from me at the Westcon Comstore's Imagine Middle East event. That's it. And if you want, you can give them a quick brief about what you would be covering in your session at Imagine. So we'll post this as a social media post, as a social media. I mean, your video on social media. So it will be like a teaser video.
Yeah, I understand. Let me just make sure that I have what I should say in my head.
No problem. Okay.
Um, yeah, let's try to do the recording. Let's see, maybe we can do it from the first time.
Okay,
Let me
before
know.
we get started, Salah, I'm going to remove Serena and Snable from the stream. And then I'm going to remove myself so you won't hear me. But if you could please just give me a test sentence in 3, 2.
Test, test. This is a test.
Okay, perfect. Your audio sounds good. If I could just ask you to just center yourself in the middle of your screen. If you could see there's a bit more of a gap on the one side. Perfect. Okay, awesome. And then if you would like to start again or do another take, you can just start that like 3 seconds after you finish your first take. Okay.
So it will be like 1 minute?
Yes, even if it's shorter than 1 minute, that's fine too.
All right.
Okay. In 3, 2.
Hi, everyone. This is Salah Shehadah. I'm leading the technical team in Semantic. And join me in our event with WestCon. Imagine. Let's just repeat. Sorry. What was the name of the event exactly?
It is WestCon Comstore's Imagine Middle East event.
Let me have this in front of me because so WestCon.
So I put it in the chat for you. WestCon Comstore's Imagine Middle East event.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's do the recording again.
Okay, I'm removing Swina and Snable from the stream. And in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Salah Shehadah. I'm leading the technical team in Semantic, Saudi Arabia. Sorry, I'll start again. Hi again. Let me just start again. Hi, everyone. This is Salah Shehadah. I'm leading the technical team in Semantic. Please join me in our session with WestCon Consume Imagine Middle East event. And you can hear from us about our portfolio and how Semantic can help you in order to address all the different challenges that you have in cybersecurity space. I'm waiting for you to have to join me in this session. And thank you, everyone, and see you there.
Okay, let's go one more time in 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everyone. This is Salah Shehadah. I'm the technical manager in the region for Semantic, leading the technical team. And actually, I would love to tell you about our session with WestCon. And we are waiting for you to join us in the session. Sorry, I'll do that again. 1, 2, 3. Hi, this is Salah Shehadah. I'm leading the technical team in Semantic, Saudi Arabia and Bahrain and in the region. And I'll do that again, sorry. One, two, three. Hi everyone. This is Salah Shehadah. I'm the technical manager in the region for Semantic, Broadcom, and I would love to make sure that you attend with us and join us in our WestCon Consumer Imagine Middle East event. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hi, this is Salah Shehadah. I'm the technical manager in the region for Semantic Broadcom division. Sorry. Let me just think about what should I say in a minute, and we'll do the recording. Just a minute.
No problem. All right.
Okay. All right. Ready? You need to
hang on a quick second there. Okay. In 3, 2.
Hi everyone, this is Salah Shehadah. I'm the technical lead for the semantic Broadcome division. Sorry, I'll do that again. 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, this is Salah Shehadah. I'm the technical manager in the region for semantic. And join us in WestCon Consume Image Middle East event. I think you will hear from us about semantic portfolio and how we can address your challenges and making sure that we show you how you can address the different challenges in cybersecurity. I'm waiting for you in the event. We'll meet you there. Thank you.
So, Salah, we lost you there for a bit. I think it was due to connection. Let's go one more time in 3, 2, 1.
Hi everyone, this is Salah Shehadah. I'm leading the technical team in semantic in the region, and I would love to have you in our session with WestCon Comstore Image Middle East event, which we would love to see you all there. We will talk about how we can address the different security challenges and how semantic portfolio and ecosystem can help you to address the different challenges. We will talk about our cyber defense platform and how the different solution can integrate in one ecosystem that can help you to address the different challenges in this cybersecurity space. Waiting you for in the event, and thank you all.
Snable, I only realized now after this last one that went well that he was a bit off center. Is that okay, or would you like to do one more try?
Yeah, let's do one more try. And Salah, for the WestCon Comsto, we call it the Imagine Middle East event.
All right.
So yeah, I think I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm hearing it as image, but it's Imagine.
Yeah, yeah. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
I'm okay now in the center.
A bit to your right. Yeah, this is the
There
center.
we
Yeah,
go.
this is perfect. Yeah.
All right.
Perfect. Okay, I'm taking Snable and Swina out. Three, two, one.
Hi everyone, this is Salah Shehadah. I'm leading the technical team in our region for semantic, and we would love to have you in our session with WestCon Image and Middle East event. And we will talk about different to addressing the different challenges in cybersecurity with our semantic portfolio. And we'd love to have you. Let's do that again. Sorry. Hi everyone, this is Salah Shehadah. I'm leading the technical team in semantic, and we would love if you can join us in our session with WestCon Imagine Middle East event. We will talk about how semantic solution and our portfolio can address the different challenges in cybersecurity. And we will talk about our integrated cyber defense platform and different solution that can help you in order to address the different challenges. See you there, and thank you all.
I think that went lovely. What do you
Yeah, I
think,
think this
Snable?
is the best shot we got. Thank you so much, Salah. And yeah, all those tries made you just get better. So the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
one was absolutely perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Bye, Salah. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Swina and Snable, I'm just waiting for Laurie. I'm gonna pop her in.
Sweena is not here. Is she backstage? Okay, there she is.
Yes, she is.
Yes, Neville, I'm here. Yeah.
I'm just quickly popping her the link. But I do see she's on another call with Alex. So let me just. Unfortunately, we're going to miss her again. She's going into another meeting right now for 3 o'clock.
Okay, so basically, I'm not sure if you can help us with that, but we were having issues with accessing the Google Sheet that she shared with us. Did Sweena tell you about this on the previous call?
Yeah, she did tell me briefly that you guys are struggling to upload the slides, people's slide
Yeah,
decks.
so initially, Sabrina, I was able to add the slide decks in the morning, but then again, when I was trying in the afternoon, it didn't work. And the other links, which were supposed to be for the photographs and the data sheets, that's not working from the very beginning as well.
Okay, I see Alex has just popped into studio right now.
Hello.
Hello, hi Alex, how are you
Hello.
doing? Long time.
Good and yourself?
All well here, Alex, thank you.
Fantastic. How can I help?
So, Alex, we are having some issues when uploading the assets onto the Google Sheet links, which were shared by Laurie.
Mm-hmm.
So, me and Snavel, we both are having a challenge uploading the files and details there. So, one of the link was working for me in the morning, but again, when I tried in the afternoon to drop the other presentations, it was not working. So, I'm not sure if it with the access or there's something else with the settings.
Let me just take a look. Is that the same file where all the booths, the YouTubes, the LinkedIn, and the websites are on?
No, that is working for us. There are other links which were shared by her. One is for the presentations. So I was able to drop 3 presentations, but then later I could not add any more.
I have both of you as contributors in there, so it's odd.
What email IDs is it showing?
So for Schnabel, it's .diaz@westcon.com store, and then Shreena at westcon.com store as well.
Would you be able to add our Gmail's accounts to it if possible? Because probably Laurie had messaged earlier that it could be one of the reasons that we are not able to access. It requires Gmail account.
Perfect. Can you just send the email addresses here in the private chat?
Yeah,
the
sure.
Gmail ones, and then I'll.
Yeah, here you go. Snavel, if you could add yours as well. Yeah, well, let's see.
Yeah, let me check mine.
Okay, I'm just getting Laurie to add the 2 Gmail accounts to Google Drive. So let's just get. I know she had to just jump into a meeting, so I'm hoping we can get that sorted quickly.
So you've added. Shall I just do a quick try and see if it is working?
No, I have to actually wait for Laurie
Okay.
to add. She's the only one who can add people's
Okay.
or update their email addresses. Unfortunately, I've just checked if I could do it on my side, and it didn't want to pull through.
Okay, so what we can do, Alex, we'll wait today if possible. If it works, then we'll add everything there tomorrow. If not, then the last resort would be for us to share the WeTransfer links with you guys.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, Alex, I just sent an email now. It has the updated agenda as well as the speaker photos of day one. And it also
Perfect.
has a 3D, the 3D video, like the schedule. I'm just going to
Perfect.
share my screen really quickly
Sure.
with a Word document, which is how the booth layouts will have to be. I'm not sure if you got a chance to get your hands on this document, but I'd shared it with Laurie. So can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so on day one, we'll need all the Comstore booths on the top. So you'll have to add the Comstore logo followed by the Cisco booths. So for example,
Okay.
Cisco Marketing Velocity, Cisco Managed Services. So the same order you have on the Google form, I saw you
Yes.
had a list. You can follow the same order. And on day one as well, you'll have to have the Westcon Comstore other vendors under the Westcon logo. But on day
Okay.
two, what's going to happen is the Westcon booths are going to come on top, which is like, Mitel, Avaya, Zebra, all those vendors would come on top.
Mhm.
While the Comstore, which is, all the Cisco booths go down.
Okay. Perfect.
So you'll have to separate it with the Westcon logo. First, you'll have to add the Westcon logo, followed by the booths, then the Comstore logo, then the booths below that. That's
Perfect.
doable, right?
Yes, of course.
Perfect. Okay. I just thought I'd highlight it to you because, in case it's been missed through the emails. But yeah,
No,
that's
that's
it actually. That's all I wanted to show you.
perfect. No, that's thank you for that because I'm actually busy building out the booth selector page, so that helps.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I think for the booths, almost everything is done. The only thing that's pending is for me to share the YouTube link for Avaya, and I think the white papers are also missing, but that's okay. You don't urgently need that right now, correct?
Yeah, no, that's not urgent. Not right
Okay.
now.
All right.
Perfect. And then it's the same as the last time. So only once they actually hit the booths do we ask for their login details.
For the
Other than
booths,
that,
yes, correct. So we know
yeah.
we get the partners who actually came onto those booths. That's right. But
Yeah,
for
the
the
other
event,